It's about the client and basically the tourist. We heard a lot about today about the investment, and in the closing words of last session we heard about return on investment. We heard a lot about the investment side, but if you want to have return, you need somebody who gives you money, and that's the tourist. And so it's good that we talk about the tourist. And also, when I liked really the slides in the previous session with the zero energy pool and the zero energy room. But there was an important thing, at least at the pool. There was this little boy standing with his toys wanting to jump into the water. And without the boy, it's no use to put water in the pool. So I think really it's important to talk about this, and I'm happy to be here and present it, because I think it's a topic that's often neglected in conferences like this, and like not only if you talk about building, but basically in all aspects when you talk about sustainable tourism.
Program so quickly. So the key thing to understand about Green Leaders, it's not a certification program. It helps travelers to book a greener trip. So we really want to establish something that the travelers are able to look for greener things on accommodations, and the accommodations are able to list them for free. So there we go, 340 million monthly people come to our site. They will be able to see the qualified properties. I've just got updated numbers. We now have 9,000 properties across the 66 countries. We've only recently launched Latin America, Australia, New Zealand, and some other European countries. So we've been very busy of growing the actual program. And it's 100% free for hotels and B&Bs. A lot of text, but the thing was because I understand I speak fast, I try to slow down, and I have an accent because I'm from Finland. But the whole fact was properties wanted to showcase their green practices to millions of travelers. And we launched in 13 even, sorry. So we've been live 2 years, which is a very, very short time for a program like Green Leaders.
Now I hope to hear the example of Montenegro with Jelena.
The main objective of the project is actually to reduce GHG emissions from tourism sector. As I said, tourism sector is one of the main drivers of economy in Montenegro. On the other side, we are ecological state, have lots of potential possibilities to develop carbon neutral or low carbon tourism. So that is where we saw opportunities. And how we plan to do it is to promote development and adoption of policies and measures which reduce carbon footprint, to establish sustainable funding mechanism to support low carbon infrastructure, to support development and implementation of major financial investments in tourism infrastructure with low CO2 emissions, capacity building of the key stakeholder and tourism industry, and of course to communicate climate change, to increase awareness and knowledge both of the domestic population, tourism industry, and tourists which are coming.
I'm Stavroula Tournaki from the Technical University of Greece, of Crete. I would like to ask Helena Hagen from TripAdvisor. We heard previously that many people, many tourists, they are very interested for the green profile of the hotels, but when it comes to their choice, this might be not one of the top 3 criteria selecting the hotel. So I would like to ask you if you have any kind of numbers or inputs if sustainability and green profile is increasing in the interest of the actual clients, and if there are some suggestions for the hoteliers that are investing in that area, how to make their customers more conscious and more interesting to their investment.
Yes, we ran a survey before we launched the Green Leaders, but it is 2 years ago. So obviously, every time we ask the question, does it matter to you that the hotel has green? Everyone will say yes. But if you choose between two hotels, you know, luxury, price, a lot of things still come up in the top. So when we launch our personalization, which where we tag the people so they can put their own tags and we can tag them based on their behavior on the site. It's fairly new program, so it's been live since November, December time. So we are looking into running a research and hopefully soon to look at how many people actually choose the tag green. But having 9,000 properties who have qualified as a green leader property out of the millions and millions of businesses on our site, it's still kind of, when we run any numbers, it has to be robust enough numbers.